Good afternoon and welcome to yet another episode of Over a Drink. Well, today we are with a very great man, a great friend, Eric Dias. Now, Eric Dias has been selected to be the King Momo for Carnival 2021 in Goa. Eric, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We've got a lot of questions for you, and we are really expecting some really interesting answers towards them. All right. So before we come to any other question, first of all, you tell us a little about you. What do you do, and what business you are into?
Well, to start off with, I want to tell everyone that though Suraj looks that old, we both went to college together. Okay, we are friends from a long,
Yes,
very long time.
very long time. Very
Okay.
long time. Yeah.
Yes, my name is Eric Dias. I am from Kandulam.
Yeah.
I run a restaurant in Kandulam by the name of Bom Sucesso.
This is where we are sitting right now.
Yeah, where we are sitting right now. It's Bom Sucesso, but it's Portuguese, but the way it's written, people read it as Bom Sucesso. So
What does it actually mean?
it means good success.
Good success.
It's a very strong word. A lot of people take it quite lightly. But success has both the good side and the bad side. You can be successful doing a lot of bad things,
Yes.
gain a lot of fame, or
Right.
you can have good success, and that is what.
That's where you are today,
Yes.
being King Momo. Well, what is the significance of the whole event, the festival Carnival, and the significance of King Momo? Tell us more about it.
Carnival is actually it comes from a Latin word which literally means no meat.
Okay.
Okay, so over a period of time, you have to understand the religious connectivity came to it. Say with Christianity, it's connected to Christianity. The Romans connected it to it.
Okay.
It was actually before Lent, the time when people are into penance and abstinence, where they give up. You might have noticed a lot of
Yes.
people give up alcohol.
Alcohol, meat, correct. Yeah.
Okay, so the Saturday before that is considered to be some places they do a week.
Okay.
So it starts on Wednesday and goes all the way to Tuesday and Wednesday and Ash Wednesday.
Okay.
Many places like in Goa, it's the Saturday before Ash Wednesday. So whatever year it is, whenever Ash Wednesday is, because the dates are never fixed. Whenever it's Ash Wednesday, the Saturday before that is a celebration of Carnival.
Okay.
Okay. Even if you look at it in other religions also, they have a different name for it.
Yes.
Okay, where after this date, maybe the month of Shravan is starting.
Shravan will start.
Okay,
Or even Ramadan will start.
So they have something in Goa called I can't get the name right now. There's a term where on the last day, that's the day they can eat chicken, and after that there is no non-veg. So
in which
for Shravan,
I think it is called as Gatari Amavasya.
Gatari. Katari.
Correct. Yes.
So okay, so
Yes.
the concept is same all around.
But do you think that over a period of time, Carnival as a festival, from probably talking about depicting culture and it has become more commercial
Yes, see,
over a period of time.
the commercial aspect to everything that we know, it always happens after something starts gaining popularity.
Yes.
You always have the commercial side coming to it.
Correct.
It becomes a good place to promote brands. It
Yes.
becomes a good place to promote products. So people look at that opportunity and it's out there. You've got the whole world looking at the Carnival of Goa.
Do you think we should continue it that way, or do you think we should then get back to what it was actually?
See,
A few years back.
if you looked at it then and even now, the floats are divided into two categories: the commercial ones, which are grouped separately, and the traditional concept one, which is grouped separately. Now there are some commercial companies who also use the traditional touch to their floats. So it helps in bringing out the culture any which way. Yes, if the management of the committee emphasizes that even if you're a company or a commercial establishment who's putting up a float, give it a touch of fun, not just a product.
So,
Like for an example, a glass that is being portrayed as a product.
right.
you can have it around a nice tropical setup. It still makes it look nice.
Correct. I agree to it. No, now you being the King Momo, can you explain what is the significance of being King Momo? What is it?
See, King Momo in Goa is the leader of the Carnival Parade.
Okay.
Okay. He is one of these personalities that's supposed to be the king of the 4 days of Carnival.
4 days of Carnival. The happy days.
The happy days of Carnival, where in certain parts of the world he actually rules that city.
Oh, is it?
Obviously under proper constraint,
I'm
but
sure.
yes,
Yes.
but he actually holds the right. So normally, even if someone's arrested for being drunk and walking about and he's arrested by the cops, they won't go exactly into a trial. But yeah, in certain parts, you go to Mardi Gras, that's how they do it, because these
So
things
these 4
happen.
days are you excused,
A little bit excuse is there.
Yes.
What would not be excused otherwise. But over here, you're heading the carnival. Then you become the chief guest for every carnival
Every carnival.
party that happens.
Yes.
You get invited for that. So you become a mascot for carnival. You become a mascot for Goa.
So I must completely believe or probably assume that all these carnival parties are going to happen this year. I'm going to get an invite. Being a friend, no.
You can be the entourage.
What is that?
Entourage, you don't know what entourage is. You can be my trail that walks.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Now we are right now talking about carnival. We're talking about Goa. We're talking about these 4 happy days. Now this is a question which is basically asked by a lot of people coming from outside, or probably they're just trying to understand the definition of this very word, Sushegad. As for you, who is a Sushegad Goaner? What is this term related to Goa?
Okay.
Sushegad.
First and foremost, everybody needs to understand Susegad doesn't mean lazy.
Okay.
That is a very wrong misconception, because a lot of people have a different mindset, so they connect it to the word lazy.
Okay.
Susegad actually means self-content.
Okay.
For an example, let's take money into an aspect. Today, if you have got, let's take a number, say 20 crores of rupees
Right.
in the bank, right? Technically, you should not worry for the rest of your life.
Correct.
Okay, if you're a Goan and you have that kind of money in your bank, you would turn around and say, okay, I've made money, I've worked hard, I've made my money. I don't have to work so hard anymore.
Yes.
Okay, so I take life as is. Okay, but when somebody from other parts of India or other parts of the world see it, they say this guy is a madman. He has the capacity to make more money and he's not making more money. But as a Goan, you're thinking, I'm happy, I've got food on my table, I've got health, I've got a place to stay, I've got my family, I've got everything I need. Why should I run after anything more? Okay, so a lot of people don't understand this. That's what even Nehru once said. Goan are a crazy lot of people. He can't understand them. He's actually made a statement very quite similar to that.
Is it?
Because he could not understand. It's like there's a nice story come joke that goes about. Okay, a man went fishing, and when he went fishing, he went with his 3 fishing rods, 1 ice bucket for the bait, 1 ice bucket for the catch, 1 ice bucket for his beers, a small radio to listen to music while he's catching fish, all his hooks, his weights, and everything, and he went fishing. And he noticed this one guy would also come fishing every day with him, and he would go there with one single line on, let's say a husk of coconut, right? And he would throw up the line, fish for half an hour, catch around 5-6 fish, and go. You can see this guy doing this every day. So one day he spoke to me, he said, "You got mad." He said, "Why?" He said, "See, you're such a good fisherman. I sit the whole day, I don't even catch one. You come, sit for half an hour, catch 5-6 fish, and you're off." He said, "What do you do with the fish?" He said, "See, I take it, I give it to my wife. My wife keeps 1 fish for us, for the house, and the remaining fish she sells, and with that she'll buy whatever is required for the house. And we'll come and we'll have a meal, and life is sorted." So he said, "You're gone mad, you're a crazy man." I said, "Why?" No. You know what you should do? You should start fishing for longer." So he said, "Okay, then what?" So if you fish for 3-4 hours, you will get a lot of fish. Then you can still keep 1 fish for the house, sell, you'll have more money. Then instead of 1 line, you come with 10 lines. So the guy said, "Then what?" So he said, "Then you keep fishing, you get a lot more fish. Then what?" He said, "You can buy a boat."
Okay.
So from the boat, it went to 1 trawler. From 1 trawler, it went to a fleet. So after a long chat, he said, "After that, what to do?" So once you have all the money in the world, you can go to some tropical destination, enjoy yourself, relax, and maybe go and fish. So he said, "You're calling me crazy or are you crazy? Because I'm in a tropical destination. I'm coming and I'm fishing.
Right.
I'm having a good life.
Right.
You want me to do all of that and come back to do the same thing?"
So that's actually what you mean by being Sushega.
Being content. Being content with what you have. Not running about.
So that's a basic, I think most of the Goans are actually known for that term, Sushegad Goikar.
Yes.
Now, coming to again Sushegad Goikar, being Sushegad, what is your comment on the communal harmony in Goa?
See, Goa is a very good example around the world actually for communal harmony.
Okay.
If you actually go about for Christmas or Ganesh or Diwali or Eid or any festival, I personally go out to every house during Ganesh. Eid, I am out at every place for biryani. Okay, it doesn't make religion is just a difference in belief of the way you pray.
Right.
But the rest in Goa is all the same. If you see the communal crib being built, we have Hindus helping in building.
Yes.
Same with the Sarvajanik.
Even Narkasur,
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Everything. There is no hue and cry as to who and what and why. Even if there is a church or a chapel being renovated or built or something of that sort, you'll have the whole village contribute without even seeing who is what. Even if it's a temple that needs donation, you'll have everyone from the village donating. Okay, some people say, oh, when it comes to finances, people will compromise. Forget that. Even when they're calling a chief guest for a function, many a times you'll find a Christian man as a chief guest for the Sarvajanik Ganesh Utsav when they're taking out the lottery. He's a Christian man taking out the lottery there, and same the other way around. Okay, so I don't see disharmony in Goa per se when it comes to this. And I think the rest of the world and the rest of India needs to understand this.
And I think we should believe that we're very lucky to be in Goa and living in this kind of, great land. What do you think? So how do you feel being King Momo now?
It's very exciting actually.
How's your family taking it?
Oh my God. my kids are shying away like crazy.
Okay.
Just today in the morning, my son, when he was on his online classes, the principal and the administrator came onto the online class and announced to the class that, do you know that somebody's father has become King Momo
Any girls chasing you after you being King Momo? Just asking.
I cannot comment on that.
On camera.
On camera. We'll talk about this a little bit later.
Alright, Eric, any message you want to give it to the Goans living in Goa, living outside? Your message as King Momo to people of India?
Okay. As King Momo and as Eric.
Yes.
What I would like to say is, see, as Freddie Mercury rightly said, the show must go on. Yeah? The pandemic which came and hit this world in 2020 has brought the world down in many ways, economically, physically, spiritually, socially, you name it, and we have gone down that way. Okay, now we are very slowly, as the right word, unlocking ourselves from the lockdown. You have to understand the pandemic is still on, but we are reviving everything. Businesses are reviving, social life is reviving, to bring back, because we need to start somewhere.
Correct.
Right? We've got to respect the fact that COVID-19 pandemic is still on, but we have been advised by sensible people, by qualified people, to follow certain SOPs, basic SOPs, like wearing a mask, social distancing. Like right now, people might see this video and say, you all are sitting without mask, but if you actually see the distance between us two is so much that it's still a safe distance.
Yes.
Okay, though I know that you're healthy, I know that I am healthy, but we are still respecting the fact.
Correct.
Rather than I taking the chair right at the side of him.
Right.
Okay. So we have to understand that. So tomorrow when the carnival takes place, if you follow your SOPs, everything will be under control.
Correct.
Okay. Forget only the carnival. Even everything else that we are doing, whether it be social gatherings or whatever, we've got to understand this, and we need to move ahead. We cannot keep complaining, saying, "No, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?" Things have to be done. yes, you can do it under control. Like a lot of people have come and wished me and have actually said, Eric, we're very happy to see you as King Momo. We will watch you on TV.
Right.
I said, very good. Because see, that is the whole concept of how we need to start moving forward.
Correct.
Okay. Even when you go, you can all be wearing masks, for an example. Even when you go out to a restaurant, small basic things make a big difference. Okay? Like for an example, the masks, I know some people, they make such a frown when you tell them to wear it, but I'm just trying to figure out if that can save your life
Yeah.
and save the life of your family,
Yes.
why would you complain? So my message as King Momo, as it always goes, eat, drink, be merry,
Be merry.
but be responsible.
Well, thank you, King Momo, and thank you, Eric. There was King Momo with us, and we're going to see him during Carnival in his King's attire.
Yes.
Right? So let's catch up on what date is the Carnival?
This time they're having the parade only for 2 days.
Okay.
On the 13th and 14th.
Okay.
On 13th it's in Panjim,
All right.
and on 14th it's in Margao.
So we're going to see you on 13th and 14th, 13th in Panjim and 14th in Margao.
Yes.
Right? Thank you so much for being with us, and it's time for a drink now. See you.